What's going on, guys? It's Cavalry. We're looking at the EU/NA February finals. We're going to be looking at EU first. It's going to be Time to Shine versus Tali Belivers in the winners finals. I'm just looking at this bracket real quick because they didn't show it. They're not showing us a few of these matches. So Nouns got kicked down to the lower bracket, but not before kicking down Tilted X Deviant. Banana Boys also got kicked down by Time to Shine. Tali Bobo beat Woof Woof. And Zephyr Esports beat Feeling Cute. So now we're in the losers finals, or losers round 1. Tilted beat Banana Boys, knocking Banana Boys out. Woof Woof beat Feeling Cute, knocking them out. So then it was Woof Woof, or then announced in the semifinals. Nouns Esports gets knocked down to the losers by Time to Shine, and Tali Bobo Belivers versus Zephyr Esports take the 2-0. So Tali Bobo is in the winners finals against Time to Shine. Losers quarters comes up, and we still have to play those matches. So that's what we're looking at. So we're looking at the winners finals, and the losers all the way to the grand finals is going to be. So we got Zephyr Esports, Tilted X Deviant, Nouns Esports, Woof Woof, and Time to Shine, and Tali Bobo Belivers. Wow. February finals in February.
And with those selections,
so we got Spraggles and Doob Snacks, and Relique and Sofchan. Okay. Oh wait, we're not gonna, I want to see the draft. Okay. So Time to Shine is on the left side. Tali Bobos is on the right. So they're gonna opt for the Hoopa ban, Hoopa and Slowbro. And Time to Shine is going to pick up this Mew, as Tali Bobo Belivers is going to look for the Snorlax Dragonite. No, Urshifu is going to be the pickup with Snorlax. Urshifu is still really, really strong, but they're going to be playing with the bans. It should be first Sableye, I would assume. Is Sableye allowed? No, he's not. Right? They're going to pick up the Clefable and the Blastoise. I just want to make sure of something real quick. For the UCS.
Recently so great with the Moonlight build, so I expect to see them going for very late team fights and a lot of continuous power coming out of these teams, especially with the Mew having been secured there.
So that was last week. I think bans are still the same. So from last week, you weren't allowed to use the Comfey, Scyther, Cramorant, or Sableye. So that's why we're seeing a lot of these amazing pickups. So we're going to see Blissey and Glaceon here, and then they opted for the Lucario and the Machamp, and then we're looking at Klaus picking up the Garchomp. That should be fun. Klaus is a very, very strong player, if you guys didn't know. Very, very good Scyther player, very, very good. I don't actually know if he's a great Garchomp player, but I'm assuming he is. Yu Tao is a very, very good player too. And he's going to be playing the Urshifu. And I do like this Time to Shine team. Sorry, very, very good player. Have my eyes on him. Gecko Kami I've seen multiple times. Chelvin also. Eberling and Hayat I think are newer to the scene. They were at the Unite Rivals, but I don't know if they are newer to EU this season or if I just didn't pay good enough attention last season. But here we go. Winners finals. Tali Bobo Belivers, Time to Shine. Let's see a game 1. Oh, and I like this loadout. You get to see all these objectives. Wow, I like this on the bottom. Looking good. Okay, Time to Shine versus Tali Bobo Belivers. Let's see it. Yu Tao is in the jungle against the Machamp. We got Garchomp and Lucario top, Mew and the Glaceon bottom. And Gecko Kami is splitting too, because they want Gecko Kami to probably get these buffs early, or at least get the blue buff. Calvin's going to opt for the red buff. And especially with the way the EXP share is actually changed to now, that actually seems like it's a very viable option for whoever's going to try to grab that red buff. A lot of damage coming on to Megu here. And I am a huge Tali Bobo fan, so because Toon Slim was playing for GG last season / GTV, and I was a huge TTV fan, so I'm hoping that they do really well. But I do want to see Time to Shine put up very, very good competition. I don't want this to be easy. I want EU to be a very strong region, because I want EU and NA to really be dominant. I don't like these Asia teams being so strong and us being kind of weak. So Kelvin's getting really, really low here, though, and they do make it out. Wicked Blow coming out, doing a decent amount, but Saryu is here with his extreme speed Lucario, and he's going to do a lot of damage. Machamp is here and putting a lot of damage. Clefable ends up getting the KO on this Clefairy. Or not Clefairy, Chansey. Jeez. Yep. A lot of damage coming out. Here we go. Here's some more scores.
Picking up the early EXP gain, even though they're slightly behind in score, that's not really anything to worry about, especially given how influential Rayquaza could be in the final 2 minutes.
I am so interested to see how Time to Shine has been playing this match.
So it's 45 to 39 at 8 minutes on the clock. And it's in the favor of Time to Shine right now. But they're putting a lot of pressure on Tali Bobo right here. On Zervos. He did make it back out. He's going to get his scores off. He's going to still take so much damage. He's looking for this Baltoy. He's just going to keep trying to stack, I guess. And there you go. They finally get the KO on this Blissey. Not getting as much value as they would want, though. Okay, sure, you can still recover from this position 2.5 minutes in, but you don't want to be giving your opponents any unnecessary XP from unnecessary KOs. Of course, one of the new elements to Thea Sky Ruin Soap, we've seen it covered many times over the past week. It's the Reggies. We've got Regieleki on top path, effectively replacing Rotom. On the bottom path, we've got that Roulette Reggie, Regirock, Regice, and Registeel, each with their own effects. And Toon Slim affecting the game in a big way. Yep.
Those icicle spears are deadly.
Glaceon gets the first KO. Or gets one of the first KOs of the game. 7 minutes. Registeel spawned bottom lane. As we're going to see a bunch of people. And the Wicked Blow secure from Yu-Tao. Registeel, let's add it to the counter on the bottom. I want to see it added. There you go. I like it when they do stuff like that. It's kind of cool. And you can see the Slowbro and the Hoopa were banned as these teams are going in. Tali Bobo in the lead, 115 to 70, as they are going to get the top. Reggie as well. Gabai is here with Klaus. Not Garchomp yet, but Yu-Tao is putting a lot of damage with this Wicked Blow. Tali Bobo trying to decide they are just going to let it get taken. No, never mind. The team is turning. Glacial Stage does come out. And here we go. Damage is popping out. Toon Slim is trying to pop off here as we are going to see a Bliss Assistance. And Urshifu does take down the Lucario there as the Garchomp Unite also comes out. And they do manage to push it in as they're going to decide the math that they want to do. Oh, just unfortunate 4-1. They're going to try to get as many points as possible into this top goal before Toon ends up scoring. And he should score here. There you go. And he's going to get the 40 off. Beautiful. 221 to 70 at 5:20 in the favor of Tali Bobo. Yeah, they got the bottom and the top. Reggie was really, really good for them.
I am even more scared now because they've got that Garchomp online.
Yep, Garchomp is here for Klaus, and he is a great, great player. So we'll see how he does on this Garchomp in this bottom Reggie fight. Let's see what's going to spawn. Which Reggie will it be? Regice. Regice has appeared. I have no idea what's happening and why they're splitting up the perspectives, but they are. Machamp comes out. And Tali Bobo is just going in. Klaus getting the final KO there. And huge. Glaceon getting a triple. Garchomp getting a double. There's just so much damage on this side of Tali Bobo. 221 to 70. Is it really that much of a difference between Tali Bobo and the rest of these teams?
different types on the bottom, the Reggie Steel, the Reg Ice, the Reggie Rock, and they gain so much XP to a team. Right now, Tali Believers on around a 10 to 12 EXP and level average, and they're gonna fight for this next
And
one in a
they're gonna get the top Reggie as well. They didn't update that Reg Ice though. It's bothering me a little bit.
Nouns Esport in the lower bracket. What's going on? Sorry, you missed timing. An aura cannon objective secure. What's going on? Tali Bobo Believers with 2 rookies with a substitute from last season, albeit Black Hands substitute. Toon Slim. Is he the difference maker? Is Utao and Megu, are they the difference maker? Have we stumbled upon a new king in EU? Well, there is, of course, still a long...
Ooh, and they're going to show this mini frame. There you go. The Reg Ice finally got added. I was about to say, I'm like, this is going to bother me for the rest of the match. A lot of damage coming out. Here we go. They're just trying to make sure the pressure is on them and them forcing the other team back and just trying to take as much EXP as possible. Bottom Reggie is going to spawn in 13 seconds and doesn't even look like Time to Shine is even going to move in their direction. They might try to go for a score top lane. Garchomp, is he going to stay? Is he going to go? What is he going to decide on? He is going to go back up top, maybe? As they are just going to rip bottom here. Reg Ice has appeared. And scores are coming out in the top lane. Machamp does get 50 off. And here we go. We got 20 seconds until this mystical Rayquaza spawns. 120 to 221 here. And they're just trying to get their positioning battle right here between this Blastoise and this Snorlax, and he's just going to give it up. And here we go. Looks like they're going to try to push out the Snorlax, which they do. And they're going to be looking for some... Scores are coming out. Garchomp doesn't see the Lucario, but he is going to get there in time. Toon Slim's just trying to lay in as much damage as possible, trying to keep this team back. Utao is here, and he's putting a lot of damage. That Wicked Blow does come out. Mystical Barrage also coming out as well. Toon Slim trying to put this much damage here. Hydro Typhoon is here. And here comes Ebon Fist up into the air. Does the Mew go? And he goes down. Bliss Assistance also coming out to try to save Klaus here, as they are just going to try to go for the rip here. I'm assuming Lucario is there. He does not have, and he does have his Aura Cannon E-Speed coming out. And Utao does secure it. And it looks like Tali Bobo is just going to run down as Rayquaza has been taken. Boom. Yep, scores are coming in 721 to 120. It is out of reach, in my opinion. Anything above 500 is completely out of reach for this team. Tali Bobo has won the Tali Believers. I need to figure out what this Garchomp unit is called. We're going to see a lot of it in NA. They really like the Garchomp. Garchomp is Livid Outrage. Okay. Makes sense. It is Outrage. Let's see if there's any other ones that I don't know. Ebon Fist, Aura Cannon. Machamp's was just Barrage Blow. And Wonder Wish.
Over 500 AOS energy advantage fashion. Well, the more things change, as the old saying goes, the more that they stay.
And there you go. Tali Bobo takes game 1. Let's look for game number 2 here.
Toon Slim MVP in many factors, I am sure. Picking up a decent 9 KOs with 9
yeah, that was huge.
Getting involved with 10 assists himself, and that's just a good.
As we're going to head into game 2 here. There you go. Ban phase will begin in a few seconds. We're going to see a Clefable and a Hoopa ban again. Time to Shine is going to opt to grab the Mew. Tali Bobo is looking at double defender or double support. No. Oh wait, they haven't flipped up the sides. I was about to say, I'm like, why is Tali on the right side? They're not. So Time to Shine is going to opt to look for Snorlax, Sylveon.
For themselves, and Tali Believers gets the Fable as the first and only ban, whereas Time to Shine gets the Hooper.
Time to sign. That is
Tali Bobo is going to pick up the Urshifu and the Slowbro, as we're going to look at what Time to Shine will be willing to do. If they don't pick the Garchomp here, they're going to give it back to Klaus. They're going to look at the Dodrio and the Blissey. Okay, very good pickups.
We can talk about Yuto on Urshifu, we can talk about Megu on Slowbro, all we like.
Let's see what else we got. Eldegoss looking to get picked up here, as well as Aegislash for Klaus.
I really love to see Klaus maybe going for the Aegislash here. Zervis.
He does.
Oh, there we go, confirmed. Zervis on that Eldegoss, recently doing so great with more damage focus builds. And okay, there's some interesting hovering. That's definitely going to be something.
Delphox is a very good pickup here. They're going to stop a lot of the healing on the side of Tali Bobo. And there you go. It is picked up. We're going to see how this game goes then. I'm excited though.
I think Zervat's kind of forced onto that one. Megu's got their preferred Slowbro. However, I'm most worried about Yutao. So Yutao was running the show on Shifu. So now, look, it's a very different looking roster for Time to Shine. Very different looking roster for Time to Shine. Are they going to be able to deal with that Shifu threat better with the tools now at their disposal?
Yeah, we'll see, because Toonslim on that Mew is going to be a force to be reckoned with. On the other side, we have the Snorlax that was very crucial, I might say, on the side of Tali Believers in the last game to try to get people zoned out for those objectives. So I think things might be more aligned for Time to Shine this time around.
So a reminder, folks, the sides are switched now. So Time to Shine in the orange and Tali Believers in the purple, just so that we're all on the same page. And Yutao reading from the same book, it seems, into the central area. They go. I'm keeping my beady eyes on Saryu, however. They want to get those stacks in early, running the attack weight, running the Razor Claw. Dodrio with a level advantage is a Dodrio that is going to be a menace, not just in terms of scoring, but in terms of those team fights. Great suppression ability from this Pokemon as well, can be a hyper carry in many ways, but I've got to say, on this top path, really nice work from Tali Believers to just neutralize the threat. No early stacks.
Yeah, no early stacks indeed, but we are arriving to that 850 mark for the Altaria for the Swablush to spawn. Right now on the bottom path, we have the rotation from Urshifu, and on the top, we have that Delphox coming in. Urshifu Yutao is going to go very deep on this one. Berries have to be picked up, but they're just
Their skull goes in the favor of
try to defend some more.
Tali Bobo. And they are going to take out... Mew's going to get the credit for the KO on the Sylveon there.
I mean, goodness, Snorlax is one of the best early game defenders you can pick, and yet, in the face of Yutao already on level 6, helpless to defend the poor Sylveon that was meant to be the damage dealer. Now they're stealing away some wild Pokemon, picking up a lot more EXP, and they're starting to build up a much more substantial points lead than what we saw at any point over the first 2 minutes of game number 1.
Yes, I will say though, the Drio and Urshifu might meet each other here for the 8-minute mark. Everyone is actually rotating for this one. Time to Shine is going to try to get as much XP as they can, because last time around that was a problem for them. Yutao is coming on. Oh, Blissey getting caught out there. Might be in too deep. Yutao not manages to get a nice dodge onto their belly ability, and just getting everything right for Tali Believers to keep on pressuring this bottom path.
It's not easy to fit a Snorlax through a kitchen window, and yet somehow, with the heavy slam, managed to do just that. Yutao skipping underneath one, not able to get the KO, and yet they might be KO'd themselves here. Almost a full rotation down onto this bottom path for Time to Shine. Strength in numbers, they say, but they are lacking a little bit on the health front. Looking trying to secure some EXP. And
there you go, they finally got the things up. A lot of damage coming out. Saryu does get the KO on Yutao on this Urshifu.
The first pick on Yutao, a confidence boost here for Time to Shine.
Yes, it is. The Echo Voice is going in deep. They're trying to do some
Klaus is coming down here on this Aegislash. Registeel has appeared. Udita? Nope. But he does take it. Klaus is here.
Tali Believers get
And Toon is putting in the work here. Aegislash and Mew getting KOs. Mew getting a double KO. And scores are going to start raining in. 38 points. Here we go. 165 to 12 right now. 6 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock.
Reggie is stolen away from them, trying to rip it, trying to force Tali Bobo Believers out of their comfort zone. So do they even have something else?
Oh, and Utah getting Kelvin in the jungle.
I'm sorry, he's so far in enemy territory, I couldn't even see him.
Wow, that Urshifu putting in the work there. And here we go. A lot of damage coming out. Aegislash getting the KO on the Snorlax. And now this Surging Strikes Urshifu is just putting in the work. 6 points going in. And then the 40 for Tali Bobo. 218 to 12 at 6 minutes. Wow. This is snowballing in Tali's favor right now. Are they going to get the 2-0 against Time to Shine in the winners finals? And get the advantage for the winners grand finals?
Utah switching it up on the fly. The utility of Utah, of course, coming through that evolution stage. Which move do
Klaus putting him in the corner. Klaus is not able to get out, but he's just tanking all of this damage. It didn't even matter. It's almost like they did nothing.
But they couldn't really do much about it. The shielding too much, and of course, Time to Shine.
And scores are still coming out. 273 to 12 as it is 5:15 on the clock.
We don't even have a single level 10 on Time to Shine.
Yeah, this is rough for Time to Shine.
Round one, so that might be a little worse off for wear if things continue on this trajectory.
Yes, they really do need to prioritize this next race.
Tali Bobo just has so many strong players. There you go. There's the Surf.
There's a lot of damage coming from Toon Slim, and you don't want to be all lined up for a solar beam.
And Klaus is coming in. Blissy's running for his life. Triple Trample does come out for Dodrio.
Saturday evening, that Reggie has spawned. It is a Reggie Rock defense and special
Yep.
defensive bonus. That would certainly help.
Power Nap does come out. And there we go. We got the Solar Beam. Oh, but the Bliss Assistance and the Dodrio managed to take it, but they're going to get KO'd really, really quickly here. Urshifu gets the credit for the Dodrio. Eldegoss gets the credit for the Blissey. As Gecko Kami is looking for his defense at the bottom lane right now.
Form of solace to enjoy here. So if they've got a Reggie on the board, they got themselves a Reggie Rock, global XP. It's a start.
Yep. It looks like they're starting to catch up a little bit. Saryu is really, really low on levels, though, especially for being a Dodrio. Here you go, Mystical Mirage. They're diving this Dodrio, and he does go down to the Electro Ball from this Mew, and so does Gecko Kami from this Urshifu. Fantastical Fireworks is going to make sure that they don't get a score here in this bottom lane, as Slowbro's just eating up the damage, and he is going to get the KO on Delphox there.
Lovely work from the Delphox to put down the Mystical Fireworks. Unfortunately, once the Mystical Fireworks are put down, they're like, oh, Delphox is here. You completely singled them out, and now they've managed to get more.
351 to 26 in the favor of Tali Bobo at 3:20 on the clock.
Even with Rayquaza, Time
Wow.
is going to require a very successful team fight entering the final 2 minutes. They need a little bit of love. They need a little bit of luck on their side, maybe.
No, Time to Shine definitely still has a shot at this. It's gonna be very, very difficult. You got 2 13s and 1 12 as opposed to 1 12 and 2 11s for the side of Time to Shine. That's gonna be tough. They do have huge lead. A lot of damage is coming out immediately. They see the Dodrio and they just want him done. They want him to get out of here. As they're looking to rip this Reggie, Klaus is here, and so is Sylveon, trying to do as much damage like I was saying before. Here comes the Drill Peck as they do take down the Slowbro bottom lane, and scores are going to start going in. Mew does get the Dodrio top lane, and Urshifu takes down the Sylveon, so they are going to be able to rip this Reggie really freely. And it's just Eldegoss bottom lane, but it's just Delphox bottom lane as well, and Delphox is actually going to go back. Reggie still has spawn, and it looks like Tali Bobo is going to try to go for the rip here. And they're just going to try to defend this Regieleki right here.
allowing then time to shine, continue to
As Tali Bobo is going to get a free Reggie steal. There you go. Special attack and attack buff for this final fight. They have a huge lead. Sylveon's going to try to get a score top lane, which he will. 22 points. There you go. Here's the Dojo scoring 141, 173.
They are now just 2 Pokemon on the level 11.
Here you go. Yutao is hopping in and he's trying to get
They have already engaged in a fight here. Yutawa's getting
this guy. Fantastical Fireworks does come out and a huge amount of rip happening. Scald also coming out. Bliss Assistance. All these unites. And Yutao is just diving into their team. Triple Trample trying to get the Urshifu, but it's not able to. Aegislash getting the KO on this Sylveon and also getting it on the Blissey as well. There's 3 members down, and they're going to go for the rip here. And Dojo have to go back to base, so there's no one here to try to rip this. And yeah, Tali Bobo's just going to get that for free. This looks like a wash for game 2. There you go. Toon Slim getting the KO there. Gecko Kami does go down, and they just broke the will of this Time to Shine team.
Belivers already on the lead is going to solidify that one even further. Most of their players with their 50. Those hundo burgers are gonna fall. And
591. Here we go.
Last match, over 600 points on the lead. Maybe this one is going to be even more.
700, 800, 847 to 173. Slow Beam does come out. Aegislash gets the KO. More scores are coming in. 859. Fantastical Fireworks. More scores are coming in. 867. Klaus is just eating up damage right now. And he's going to go back in. He's trying to get these kills. He's trying to bait them out. Oh my gosh. 20 points. 10, 14. They're going to be in the 900s, I think, but they're not going to get close to 1,000. Yep, 901. Tali Bobo in the winners finals. Here we go. Or in the grand finals. Here we go. Anyways, guys, if you guys did enjoy the content, please hit that like button down below and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next Pokemon Unite video. Take care.